Good morning. So today we're going to be looking at adverbs of place. So we've looked at some adverbs already, so we're going to look at the more tricky ones this time. So first of all then, what is the purpose of an adverb? Just have a think to yourself for a few seconds. What does an adverb do? What is its purpose? So an adverb describes how, when, where, what and why a verb occurs. So for example, the cat ran quickly. So remember the adverb describes the verb. So the verb here is ran, it's the action, it's the doing word, and the adverb is describing how the action's being done there. So that's quickly. Can you remember what adverbs we've looked at so far? Just take a few seconds just to have a think. What are the adverbs that we've already looked at? Can you think of any examples? Okay, so we've looked at adverbs to show how something happens. So, for example, quickly, slowly, carefully. And we've looked at adverbs of time. So, for example, tomorrow, yesterday, soon, and now. Well done if you remembered those. Today, we are going to be looking at adverbs of place. So, have a think for a second. What do you think that means? Adverbs of place. What does place mean? Remember, the adverb describes the verb. So what do you think that means? So adverbs of place show where something is happening. Okay, so for example, we went inside because it was raining. So it is still describing the verb. So the verb here is went, okay? And the adverb is inside, so it's showing where we went. Okay, so it's describing the verb. So an adverb of place shows where something is going to happen. What I would like you to do now is I would like you to think of as many adverbs of place as you can to finish the following sentence. So remember we are showing where the girl wants to play, okay? So have a think, can you think of any? So if you think about how inside is an adverb, what's the opposite of inside, okay? So the girl wanted to play. Pause the video now and see if you can think of as many adverbs that show where something is happening, where she is playing. Okay, so here are some that I thought of. So I thought of downstairs, upstairs, outside, inside, and then two that are a bit vague, everywhere and wherever. Well done if you got some of those. Well done if you got some that I haven't got written down there as well. Okay, so what we need to do now, we need to have a look at these four sentences and circle the adverb that tells us where the action is happening. So what I would do on your piece of paper, I would number 1 to 4 down the side because you've got 4 sentences. Okay? And instead of writing the sentence out and then circling the adverb, what I would do is I would just write the adverb out. So what I would do, I would identify the verb first and then identify the adverb from there. Pause the video now and have a go. Okay, so let's identify the verb first, okay? So we all ran inside because it was raining. The verb is the action ran, okay? The bus will stop there. The verb is the action stop. That's what it's going to do. I looked upstairs for my book. The verb is looked, action. And she is glad that her best friend lives nearby. Lives is your verb because that is the action. Okay, so let's now identify our adverbs of place. So we all ran inside. So that's where we are going to. We're going inside. This second one's slightly tricky. The bus will stop there. So the adverb we are looking for here is there. Okay. If you ask yourself, where will the bus stop? Your answer will be your adverb, which is there. Next one, I looked upstairs for my book. You can ask yourself, where did she look for the book? And your answer is upstairs. So upstairs is your adverb. And she's glad that her best friend lives nearby. Where does her best friend live? Nearby. So if you're struggling, turn them into questions. And your answer will always be your adverb. Well done if you got those correct. So what I would like you to do now then, I would like you to choose one of these adverbs. Okay, and I'd like you to put them into these sentences so that they make sense. Okay, remember your sentence needs to finish with a full stop. So what I would do, I would write the numbers 1, 2, 4 down on your piece of paper, and I would probably just write your adverb in. If you want to put anything on the end of the sentence, that's fine. Just don't write the beginning of the sentence out. Make sure you finish your sentence with a full stop. So choose an adverb from these adverbs here, and then we'll have a look and see if you got them right. If you'd like to challenge yourself further, you can see if you can think of any other type of adverb that could fit in that's not up here. Pause the video now and have a go. So these are the adverbs that I thought of. So for the first one, the rocket soared, you could have the rocket soared away or the rocket soared up. The second one, the robber ran inside, the robber ran away, the robber ran outside. The next one, the cat sleeps here. You could also have the cat sleeps inside or the cat sleeps outside. And the astronaut stepped inside or the astronaut stepped outside. If you've got any of those, well done. If you've got any of your own, I would be very interested to hear them, so please email me them. So what I would like you to do now then for your final task is I would like you to write me 5 sentences about something of your choice using the adverbs of place. So adverbs that tell me where something is happening. And to help you, I have given you some examples here. So you can either use some of these examples or you can think of your own. Okay, so what I would like you to do now then is I would like you to pause the video and have a go. Please remember that my email is with your parents, so please email me any sentences that you do come up with. Good luck.